Hey screen printers, this instructional video will show you how to use Ryonet's new Meteor White ink from Green Galaxy. So Meteor White ink is a cotton white ink that is very creamy, opaque, prints awesome through all different mesh sizes without having to use curable reducer. As you can see right here, I'm going to be opening it up. This is right out of the container. This stores and ships a lot more stable than most other whites in the planet. So right here, very nice and creamy. Shouldn't have to use curable reducer when using this. Now obviously you can if you want to, but there shouldn't be a need. Also, you know, with most white inks you really have to modulate them a lot to get them nice and creamy. It's always good to mix your ink, but with Meteor White you don't have to mix it nearly as much. As you can see, it's nice and creamy coming off the edge of my spatula there. For screen mesh, we're going to use 110 through 305 mesh. You can really use all those different mesh sizes. Obviously, the higher mesh you go, the little bit more difficult it's going to be to print, but this prints very, very nicely through 156, 200 mesh without the need for curable reducer. Also great as a spot process underbase. So if you're doing spot process printing, it's a great spot process underbase and spot process overprint white. One thing that makes this ink so creamy is the fact that it's triple blended. So as you can see, flooding is not an issue. We're going to do this print as a push print, then we'll come back and try another print as a pull print. We're going to take it pass by pass and check out how it prints. So I have about, you know, a 1/8 inch off contact right here, normal off contact, and then not a lot of pressure needed to print that. Clears the screen beautifully. It gives me a nice underbase for overprinting color or then flashing and printing again. So typically on that first pass you can maybe do 2. So that's after 1. We can see how it looks. And not a lot of effort to get there. So let's do 2 passes on the first go around. So there's the second, even brighter of course. Now the thing about this ink is it's a quick flashing ink. So it flashes at about 30 to 40 degrees lower than most white inks. So that means you can speed your flash time up. That also means you can go faster as you're printing. After only a few second flash, we're ready to go around and print again. So one final flood up and then a push print. Once again, super easy to print. Lays down beautifully. Nice, solid base, soft hand, bright white. Customers love it because it's got a softer hand and feel than most whites out there, and screen printers love it because it's easier to print. Let's see that same print with a pull print. So about 70-degree angle or so. There's pass number 1. Pass number 2. And after a quick flash, pass number 3. Once again, nice and soft and smooth, super easy to operate, super easy to print. And a beautiful, bright end result. To cure Meteor White, it's very important for the ink to reach 325 degrees through the entire ink film. That means the surface of your ink is probably going to be slightly higher than that. You always want to stretch test your ink, so stretch it, and then also wash test before going into production. Now keep in mind, this is a cotton white. So even though you can print it on blends, you want to keep your blend printing or your polyester printing to the lighter color palette, not going on dark garments. Only going on dark garments when your cotton count is very, very high or 100% cotton. So stop struggling with white ink and check out Meteor White, available from Green Galaxy Ink Systems and Ryonet.